What if you're worshiping God, and He doesn't recognize the version of Himself you believe in? What if idolatry isn't bowing to statues, but building a God who fits your comfort, your politics, your preferences? We think idols are primitive, golden calves, pagan temples. But the Second Commandment says something terrifying. You can claim loyalty to God and still distort Him beyond recognition. At Sinai, after the sea split and the mountain shook, God gave a command that sounds absolute. You shall not make for yourself a carved image. Not just don't worship it, don't even make it. Why? Because the moment we shape God, we shrink Him. Moses is on the mountain. The fire fades. The people grow anxious. Make us a God who will go before us. Notice they don't reject Yahweh. They want to represent Him. So Aaron forms a golden calf. And they say, "This is the God who brought you out of Egypt." They didn't abandon God. They redefined Him. And once they gave Him form, they reduced His glory to something manageable. That's the crisis behind the commandment. Why forbid images? Because God cannot be reduced. To whom will you compare me? Isaiah asks. Every image turns the infinite into something finite. Second, images shift control. The visible God can be localized, managed, predicted. But the living God speaks when He chooses, moves when He wills. We prefer a God who fits inside our categories. Third, God calls Himself jealous, not insecure. Covenantly protective. He guards exclusive love. An image invites divided loyalty. The corruption starts before the bowing. It starts in the imagination. When God is redefined, compromise follows. If God is small, worship is small. If God is manageable, obedience is shallow. But if God is holy, worship becomes transforming. We don't carve statues, we curate ideas. A God who never confronts sin, a God who exists to affirm us, a God aligned with our politics. Paul says we exchange God's glory. Idolatry is a trade. Transcendence for relatability, majesty for comfort, surrender for control. If your version of God never contradicts you, you may be worshiping a projection. That's why this commandment still matters. God forbids images because He refuses to be diminished. Only the true God can save. Only the holy God can transform. The first commandment says who we worship. The second says how. Let God be God. Let Him define Himself. And if this confronts you, let it. In the next episode, we will explore why God cares about His name and how we may be dishonoring it without knowing. Subscribe and like this video so more people can encounter the God who refuses to be reduced.